Welcome to Ned's Nickelsworth on Writing, brought to you by Porthole Publishing. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important skills a writer can have. Karate skills. No, actually it's survival skills. Thanks. Sorry. Over the years, my wife has gotten used to my admittedly bad habit of leaning over and whispering, "Expendable character," whenever I see someone who I know is going to die. I see dead people. I should probably clarify that I only make these predictions while watching movies, and not as a general rule at the grocery store, hospital waiting rooms, or family reunions.
For example, the soldier who pulls out a photo of his girl back home while talking with his buddies on patrol.
He's not making it through the next scene alive. And if he says he's proposing to his girl after getting discharged tomorrow, he won't make it through the creamed corn before keeling over from sniper fire. And the same goes for anyone who mentions having a bad ticker, or who has a nagging cough. Anyone who stopped wearing their bulletproof vest, or life jacket, or batting helmet, because you can't cheat fate. The same can be said for writers who utilize survivor skills, and those who are setting themselves up to be expendable.
Let's face it, at this very moment there are about as many writers clanking on keyboards as there are fictional characters out there. Keeping a healthy perspective on your writing and its place in the world can be tough. However, those who practice some of the following survival skills will be eating creamed corn long after it is expired.
Unless you really hate creamed corn, but you get the idea. First, let's talk about what I'm not saying here. I'm not saying you shouldn't have hopes of being a published author, or working toward the goal of writing for a living if that's your dream. If the thought of your book in print makes your heart beat a little bit faster, never give up that dream. But what I am saying is those thoughts should always be secondary to the writing itself. It's kind of like that old saying about putting the cart before the horse. Except in this case, the horse is a pregnant three-legged chihuahua with trust issues.
Unless you've hitched your cart to something real that you can count on and believe in every day, you're not going to get very far. And there's nothing more real than your love for writing. Put that first, and your cart will keep moving forward.
I'd lose the chihuahua, though. The true measure of a writer's success has less to do with the size of their readership and more to do with mastering their own unique style.
In the same way dating a lot of people won't lead to a lasting relationship until you can define who you are as a person, connecting with readers interested in forging a long-term relationship won't happen until you can define who you are as a writer. I'm 6'1" with an average-sized readership, but thanks to style and technique, I do okay. This next tip really has 2 points, both of which are equally important and neither of which involves anyone related to publishing. Whenever you sit down at the keyboard, there should be 2 people that you're writing for. Yes! And... that's right. And that first person, you, seems pretty obvious, but over time can become forgotten as more people become involved in the process. Most of us started writing as kids or teens, back when the thrill of articulating your thoughts sparked a fire that still burns today. It didn't matter if anyone else ever laid eyes on it. You were writing for you, and that excitement came from a pure love and desire to create. To be a writing survivor, you have to remember that feeling and where it comes from.
The second person you need to be writing for is your readers. And again, it sounds pretty obvious, and it is. But sometimes I'll take it a step further and think of a specific reader or group of readers as I write. Oftentimes it's my wife, other times it's a reader who may have stopped by my blog or emailed me with a comment, positive or otherwise.
Anyone who's been involved in theater knows that the energy level rises when you have a live audience. The same goes for writing. In this case, keeping a specific reader in mind can sometimes add a level of anticipation that will sharpen your prose and help you dig a little deeper.
Now, on the surface, this may sound contrary to the first half of this point. Write for yourself. But no matter who your readers are, spouse, friends, complete strangers, cellmate, they're an extension of you as a result of the connections you've made through your writing. There's a lot of us out there, but remembering these few tips can help you be a writing survivor. Thanks for joining me, and hope to see you again next time.